Imagine you are standing on a normal street. Nothing unusual. Cars passing by, people walking, buildings standing quietly, as they always do. Everything feels ordinary. But then, you lift your view slightly, and the world changes. Not the physical world itself, but the way you see it. Suddenly, arrows appear on the ground, guiding your direction. Names of buildings float above their entrances. Restaurant ratings appear right next to doors. Public transport information is displayed directly in your field of vision. And all of it feels like it truly belongs there, as if reality itself has gained an invisible digital layer. This is augmented reality, or AR, a technology that does not replace the real world, but enhances it, adds to it, expands it. And slowly, almost silently, it is already becoming part of our everyday lives. Every time you use a face filter on social media that adds ears, masks, or animations in real time, you are using AR. Every time you preview how a piece of furniture would look inside your room before buying it, you are using AR. Every time navigation apps overlay directions on real streets, you are using AR. But all of this is only the surface. Behind it lies a much deeper and more complex system. A system that teaches machines to understand reality itself. AR begins with a simple idea. The world must first be seen before it can be enhanced. So devices like smartphones or AR glasses use cameras to capture the environment. But the camera does not just record images. It transforms the physical world into data. Every object, every edge, every light source, every movement, all of it becomes digital information. Then comes one of the most important technologies behind AR, computer vision. This is where machines try to understand what they are seeing. Is this a table? A chair? A road? A building? A human face? Unlike humans, who recognize objects instantly through experience and intuition, machines rely on millions of calculations per second. Every pixel is analyzed. Every shape is mapped. Every structure is compared to learned patterns. Slowly, the system builds a digital understanding of the real world. Once the world is understood, the second layer begins, the digital layer. Virtual objects are placed on top of reality. But these objects are not static images. They must behave as if they belong to the real world. If you move left, they shift accordingly. If you move closer, they scale naturally. If you rotate your head, they maintain correct perspective. If lighting changes, shadows adjust dynamically. Everything happens in real time, in milliseconds. If even a small delay occurs, the illusion breaks, and the experience feels unnatural. This is what makes AR one of the most technically demanding technologies ever created. Now, imagine this technology fully integrated into daily life. You wake up in the morning. Instead of checking your phone, your AR interface activates immediately. Your daily schedule floats gently in your field of view. Weather information appears in the corner of your vision. Important reminders are displayed without needing a screen. You walk into your kitchen, and a recipe appears directly on the counter, step by step. No searching, no scrolling, no switching apps. Everything exists in your environment. When you leave your house, the world becomes even more interactive. Streets are no longer just streets. They become dynamic information systems. Navigation arrows appear directly on sidewalks. Traffic information is overlaid on moving vehicles. Safe walking paths are highlighted in real time. Even buildings carry digital identities. A cafe shows its menu and reviews before you enter. A museum displays historical facts as you approach its walls. A store shows personalized recommendations instantly.
the world becomes alive with information. But AR is not only about navigation or convenience, it is also transforming education.
Students no longer just read about the human heart in textbooks. They see it floating in front of them in 3D, beating, rotating, expanding. Blood flow becomes visible in real time. Planets are no longer images on paper. They appear in the classroom, orbiting in space, showing scale and motion. History lessons are no longer static. Ancient cities can be reconstructed in real environments. Wars can be visualized as interactive simulations. Learning becomes experience, not memorization. In medicine, AR is becoming a powerful tool for precision and understanding. Doctors can visualize internal organs layered over a patient's body. Before surgery, they can see tumors in exact locations. They can map blood vessels and critical areas in advance. They can reduce risk and increase accuracy. AR does not replace medical expertise. It enhances human vision beyond natural limits. In industrial work, AR transforms efficiency. Technicians no longer need thick manuals. Instructions appear directly on machines. Arrows guide each step of repair. Warnings appear instantly when something is wrong. This reduces errors and speeds up complex tasks. Even in entertainment, AR creates entirely new experiences. Games are no longer confined to screens. Virtual creatures can appear in real spaces. Hidden objects can be discovered in real environments. Entire interactive worlds blend with physical reality. But perhaps the most significant evolution of AR is yet to come: AR glasses. Today, we still depend on smartphones to experience augmented reality. We hold screens, we point cameras, we interact through devices. But in the future, screens may disappear entirely, replaced by lightweight glasses that can be worn all day. With AR glasses, digital information will no longer be inside your hand. It will be in your vision, always present, always available. You could walk through a city and instantly see directions, translations, and information about everything around you. You could meet someone and see contextual data appear naturally in your view. You could work without ever opening a laptop screen. The digital and physical worlds would merge completely. However, as powerful as this future sounds, it also raises important questions. What happens when every surface in the world becomes a source of digital information? Will humans become more efficient or more overwhelmed? What happens to privacy when everything around us can display data? And perhaps the most important question, who controls this digital layer? Because whoever controls augmented reality controls how people perceive reality itself. Despite these questions, AR continues to advance rapidly. Every year, it becomes faster, more accurate, more realistic, and more integrated into everyday life. We are moving toward a future where digital information is no longer something we access, but something we live inside. A world where reality is no longer fixed, but expanded. And maybe one day, we will no longer remember what it was like to see the world without digital layers. Because augmented reality is not just a technology. It is a new way of experiencing life, a new way of seeing the world, and perhaps a new version of reality itself.